This is the Aqualife Edgewater Outdoor Hot Tub. And if you're looking for a detailed quick review based on real experience, I've got some insights for you today. Just imagine this. There's this large, pretty rectangular hot tub sitting right in front of me, finished in a driftwood color with a smooth, modern faux wood texture on the outside that actually looks really good in any backyard setup. I've had a chance to use this with my family and some friends over the last few weeks, and I've got to say, there's a lot to talk about. When I first heard about the Edgewater, my main question was, can a hot tub that plugs into a standard wall outlet really deliver enough power for a good soak? Because honestly, most of the hot tubs I've seen before require special 240 volts electrical work, and that can get expensive or just plain complicated. But this one comes fully set up for what they call plug and play at 120 volts, which means you literally plug it into an ordinary outlet and you're ready to fill it up and get going. For someone like me who'd rather relax than mess around with electrical wiring, that made things a lot easier. So, let's get into the key features that really stood out to me. The most obvious thing about this hot tub is its size. Because it's set up for 6 people, which is plenty of space. It truly feels roomy. My family is pretty average in size, and we had 4 adults and 2 kids in here at once, with no one feeling squished. The molded acrylic seats are shaped for comfort, with some spots offering higher support, and one lounger seat that lets you stretch out completely. I was honestly worried the lounger would just let me float, but it keeps you in place way better than you'd expect once the jets are on. Speaking of jets, I think that's the feature I get asked about most. This tub has 28 stainless steel jets, and they're all adjustable, which means you can choose between a gentle water flow or a stronger massage, depending on what you're in the mood for. Sometimes after a really long day, I set all the jets on the lounger to work my neck and shoulders, and it really loosens you up. If you haven't used a hot tub before, jets are basically little water spouts that spray heated water at different intensities onto your body, and they're one of the main reasons people love hot tubs. The captain's chairs in this tub give you a deep, full back massage, and the side seats are great if you just want to sit and relax without too much turbulence. Another key feature that surprised me is the built-in ice bucket. This is just a small compartment by the side with a lid where you can keep drinks cold. We actually used it for sodas and water during one backyard party, and it makes a big difference when you don't want to keep running inside for something cold. Paired with the energy-efficient 2-peak HP 2-speed pump, everything runs pretty quietly too. None of that constant humming that makes you want to shut it off. I've heard friends ask about outside looks and durability, and honestly, the faux wood exterior really needs almost no maintenance. I just wipe it down every so often, and it still looks new. The shell itself feels sturdy and isn't flimsy, which was another worry I had before it arrived. Holding up to 300 gallons of water, this thing isn't just for show, it's built solid. At 500 pounds empty, I do have to mention, getting it into place is no easy feat. I had a couple buddies help me move it from the curb to the deck, and if you ever need to relocate it, just keep that in mind. It isn't going anywhere without help. From my experience, using the controls is super easy. There's a digital, backlit control panel on the side, which lets you adjust water temperature, turn the jets on or off, and even play with the multicolor LED water columns for some fun nighttime ambiance. The highest setting for the heater gets the water up to 105 degrees Fahrenheit, which is more than enough even when it's cold outside. The heater uses stainless steel and has what they call perimeter insulation. Basically, that means it keeps heat in, so the water stays hot longer without the heater running non-stop. It's pretty energy efficient, and I haven't noticed a big uptick in my electric bill either. Now, when it comes to setup, I do want to share a little honest advice. Connecting the tub itself is pretty much as simple as plugging it in, but filling it for the first time takes a while, about an hour or so, depending on your hose. Letting it fully heat up to the max temperature, especially in winter, can take a whole day. I'd say, plan ahead if you want to use it for a party or a get-together. Once the water's hot, it stays hot with the cover on, which is also included and is both heavy-duty and locks up tight so you don't lose temp overnight. Let me touch real quick on some things I wish were a bit different, because no product is perfect. The tub is heavy before you even add water, so if you ever need to move it, think about where you want it ahead of time. Also, a couple of the jets aren't as strong as I'd hoped, especially the blower jets, which mostly push air. They feel nice, but if you're a fan of really deep tissue pressure, the more powerful jets in the lounge or the captain's seats are better. Lastly, reading through some of the product information, I did notice some folks mentioning setup takes time. I totally agree. but once you've got it filled and running, it's pretty much low maintenance from there. In my opinion, the Aqualife Edgewater is perfect for folks who want a real hot tub experience, something big enough to entertain, simple to use, with a modern look, but without getting tangled up in complicated installations or ongoing costs. For me, it's fit right into the way my family relaxes, and it's been a highlight at a few backyard parties too. Even if you're new to home spas, the controls are straightforward, and maintenance is as easy as checking chemical levels and keeping the cover closed when not in use. I'd recommend this for families, couples, or anyone who likes to have company over. Even if you're not filling it to capacity, it feels great to sink into that hot water and let the jets do their thing. The built-in LED feature is a fun touch for evenings, and the ice bucket just works for keeping things chill, literally. From my experience, owning the Aqualife Edgewater outdoor hot tub has been a real upgrade for relaxing at home. Even though getting it set up does take a bit of planning, the convenience of being able to plug it right in really offsets any initial headaches. Once it's running, it's pretty smooth sailing and just becomes a part of your routine. In conclusion, the Edgewater is a solid choice if you're looking for a spa that's roomy, easy to use, and looks good in the backyard. It hits the important points: powerful jets, comfortable seating, quick setup, and you don't have to do professional electrical work. While there's always a bit of patience needed at first, the end result is more than worth it. If you're thinking about upgrading your outdoor space or just want something that helps with relaxation and stress relief, this is one hot tub I'd tell my friends to check out. If you found this quick review helpful, please hit subscribe and drop a comment below to let me know your thoughts or any questions you have. Thank you for watching.